Star Wars shocker Ryan Gosling in talks to star in Sean Levy's movie. If the deal makes, it would send the project to hyperdrive for 2 years of development and make it the next Star Wars movie to go in production. Ryan Gosling's headed to a galaxy far, far away. The 3-time Oscar nominees are negotiating to top line the Star Wars feature that will be directed by Sean Levy. Details on any Star Wars project harder to acquire than plans on Orbital Planet Killer. This one's no exception. Levy's been developing his Star Wars feature since 2002. Jonathan Tropper has been working on a script for over a year. Levy's also producing his feature via his 21 Laps banner, joining Star Wars stewards Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm. Yeah, we've heard very little about this. It does sound initially when he was talking that it would be set sometime after the sequel trilogy, but wouldn't necessarily be like connected to those characters. But obviously Sean Levy, big name, big name Sean Levy, who just did Deadpool and Wolverine, also does what is it for Netflix?
Say it. I don't
Stranger
know.
Things.
Oh yeah.
Stranger Things for Netflix. So obviously a guy who's been involved with a couple of very big things.
I didn't
recently.
even know. I didn't know he was involved in Stranger Things. So Ryan Gosling, I can't say I've ever really like. Oh, dude, is there any movies that stand out to me that he's ever been like just great in? And I can't really think of any. Like that most recent movie that we watched was The Fall Guy.
There are things that he's in that I really like. But this is the discussion. Does it work to have like what kind of movie is this? What kind of role is he playing? You know, all of the what's the tone of the movie, stuff like that. I've seen Ryan Gosling do serious shit. I've seen him do very lighthearted shit. I've seen him do rom-coms. I've seen him do comedies like Barbie. Like we've seen a lot. I like Ryan Gosling in a lot of things. I don't know if that alone. Ryan Gosling's Ken is a big reason why Barbie ended up becoming as successful as it was. Not to say he's the only reason people win or anything, but
he was the thing that people talked about. I never saw Barbie, but
yeah, like his counter, like him as the off lead in that was very good. And entertaining. And a lot of people liked it. Guys thought it was funny, girls thought it was funny, all that shit. So I like Ryan Gosling. I don't know if this I don't know what the role's going to be. I don't know if it fucking turns a huge needle for people, but I do think there's more reason to be hopeful, I suppose, about a Sean Levy Star Wars movie than virtually anything else in production right now.
Yeah.
Like if there's any movie that could be like, you know, that might not be half bad, it's probably Sean Levy's movie, just being real. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, this is not something I would have picked, but with that said, this will definitely get people talking if it becomes official. This will get people talking. I mean, Ryan Gosling in a Star Wars movie. What is do we know the details of the Star Wars movie? Time frame, timeline, whatever?
Yeah, that's what I said. We don't really know.
Okay.
It seemed when Sean Levy was initially talking about it, when it first got announced, all these things, it seemed like he was implying it would be set after the sequel trilogy, but not necessarily connected to some of those characters and things like that. But I don't know.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. But I think this will get the discussion moved in the direction they would like. I personally don't care. Well, anyway, Ryan Gosling for Star Wars. Will it happen? We don't know. But I think it'll be pretty interesting if it does.
Yeah, that's not just like a rumor mill. That's a
a pretty
that's a sourced story. Doesn't mean it's 100% going to happen, but it looks possible. That'll be wild. I think people will enjoy that. Like overall, I think that's a good PR thing for them. I think in general, Ryan Gosling's well liked, and that movie is the furthest removed from any of the bullshit that they have going on right now. So